Hey everyone, I'm Victor Dwyer, and today I'm going to go through the most asked question of how to launch a product on Amazon in 2022. And when it comes to the mechanics of it, how it works, and really how to gain traction when it comes to momentum on Amazon. So you have to first realize Amazon is a sales velocity game, meaning that the all Amazon cares about is how much money can you put in their pocket the fastest. That is all they care about. So when it comes to sales velocity, meaning that when you first launch a product, you're going to get 2 sales, and then you eventually have to get 4, then 8, then 16, then 32, and then 64. And then they really care about that scalability and how much money, how many dollar bills can you put directly into their pocket, into Jeff Bezos' pocket specifically. And it's really important to factor that in and not stay stagnant. So if you're when you people launch a product 5 years ago, you used to be able to launch a product and it would go off naturally by itself. But now you need Amazon advertising. There's actually Amazon ads that you can do on the platform to boost the amount of like awareness. Amazon is becoming more pay to play, and you usually have to have some type of product launch strategy through Amazon advertising to really gain momentum on that. So when it comes down to it, the way we launch products is we're in a big believer of conversion first, traffic second, meaning that we're all going to optimize the listing, make sure you have infographics, making sure you have all the right titles in place. Once that is there, we usually have about a 4 week honeymoon period. That's debatable. Some people say it's 2 weeks. Some people say it's 4 weeks. Basically, it's where that Amazon gives you some type of extra juice, ranking juice, to really see if your product's worth it. And within that honeymoon period, you're going to really try to boost your product the most possible when it comes to the advertising side. So that's where you're going to start to experiment with advertising, with sponsor brand video ads, with sponsor product ads, sponsor display ads. See which one works for you. When you first start, your ads are not going to be amazing. You're going to just try to break even on the ads because your goal you're going to have 0 reviews or very low amount of reviews, and that's going to make it very difficult for someone to buy your product over someone else's. So during that review gathering process, once you get to about 15 reviews and you're above a 4 star, that's really all that matters. So from there, then you could start really scaling out advertising very effectively. And it's really important to also seeing what your repeat purchase analysis is, meaning that if someone see how many of your customers are repeat purchasing and rebuying your product, from there you can really start scaling out ads even more. Meaning that let's say you have a $100 product and 30% of your customers are repeat purchasers every single month. Meaning that the first month you're going to get 100 orders, 30 of those are going to repurchase. The next month you're going to get 60 that are going to repurchase. Then you're going to have 90. Then you're going to have 120. And then that's going to, by the end of the year, you're going to have 300 repurchasers that are going to be repeat buying every single month. So those are important numbers to keep in fact. So that way, rather than only spending, let's say, $10,000 on ads, you're like, if you look at that repeat purchase analysis, you're saying, oh wow, but these people are rebuying. So rather than you're saying you break even on getting the initial customer, but that customer may be worth $150 every single time of that lifetime value of that customer, making it where you want to spend more on that initial customer. So that's just something to factor when it comes into your product launch strategy. And if you have a one-time purchase product, that's fine too. So then you realize you have to break even in the first part, and when it comes to the scaling. Then once you start getting into the initial scale, the initial ramp of what we're talking about, then you're gonna have a lot more success in the long run because Amazon's gonna trust you more and gonna start showing you to more customers. So I recommend basically optimizing for conversion first, optimize your listing, making sure your infographics are good, make sure you have videos, and then from there, getting traffic to that listing through some Amazon advertising, testing all the different formats: sponsors product, sponsor display, sponsor brands, and then sponsor brand video. Those are the 4 formats I would recommend testing out, and then from there, really see which one works. And then once you start getting reviews coming in, you're gonna have more an initial success. So highly recommend testing that out. And that's kind of how we go when it comes to through a product launch strategy. Hopefully that was valuable. And there are some more gray hat, black hat methods. I cannot discuss that publicly, but those are an option when it comes to launching. But those are going to be becoming more and more downplayed when it comes to Amazon catching them. So now we stick to the more white hat side when it comes to product launch strategies. Hopefully that was valuable. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.